Hey there, comic book fans. Got a little something different for you today. Got a bag of about, 50 comics or so that I wanted to look through with you. These are all from a friend of mine, my friend Rob, who's been buying comics as long as I have. I meet him at the comic shop every week. And his tastes tend to be a little more mainstream. So, therefore, he buys more comics because there's more comics he likes. But he also gets rid of comics every now and then because they build up. And he's kind of got the same system I have. If I look at a comic and say, am I ever going to read this again? And the answer is no. Well, then you don't need the comic. He also keeps the digital copies, though. So, even though he's getting rid of the physical comics, he's got a whole digital collection of the Marvel and DC stuff. That, on his wherever it's with Comixology, Marvel app, DC app. So he's okay with getting rid of the comics. And I was like, you know what? Pardon me. I was like, I'll take some comics because I might read a few, who knows. I'm also looking for sort of, comics that I can make sketch covers for and stuff, that I can make my own sketch covers and do whatever with. So let's start looking through these. What is that? Young Justice #1. Bendis. I'm not a Brian Michael Bendis fan. But, what the heck? Might make a sketch cover I'll make a sketch cover out of anything. But this is, once again, digital copy and stuff. Here's something for you. The digital sticker is gone. For you, like CGC guys and mint condition guys, do you insist that the sticker still be on? Do you consider a book incomplete if the digital code is redeemed, the sticker is pulled off, and the digital code is redeemed? Digital code redeemed, who cares? But if the sticker is gone, because the digital codes expire, but if the sticker is gone, do you consider it an incomplete comic? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that issue has been settled by CGC or whoever, because I don't think those stickers were made with long term in mind. I don't think any of them are archival, and eventually the stickers are going to fall off no matter what, because the glue is just going to give out and the sticker fall off. So if that happens, does the sticker have to be in the bag in order to be considered complete? I don't know. That's just the thoughts that go through my head with collecting. We got that. What else do we have here? Naomi #1, some more Brian Michael Bendis from DC. Rob's a Brian Michael Bendis fan, so he must have checked out these first issues. More Bendis, little action. I think he still collects Action Comics, but some comics are just worth a read. Oh, look at that. It's one of those special covers. I do like those. Even though I'm not... Steve Rude drawing? That's a Steve Rude cover. Not the best Steve Rude painting, I'd say, but who doesn't like a good shiny cover? Let's see. Shazam #1. I'm guessing he tried out that one and it didn't get on his pull list. Some of these are fairly new. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1. Not a fan of that cover. Sometimes these digital painted covers without any line art just leave me cold. That one does. That's just kind of a... I don't know. Oh, he's snapping his fingers into a heart, too. Look at that. I don't know who did this cover. Let's see. But it leaves me cold. There's a signature on it. An A. They credit covers now inside, I think. Stan Lee. Let's see. Variant covers. Julian Cabal, Nolan Woodward, and Joe Jusko. Don't think that's Joe Jusko. Who's the A? Oh, cover artist Andrew Robinson. So this is the regular one. Andrew Robinson. Like I said, just these digital paintings don't always do it for me. So we have here. This is the Invaders #1. I love the World War II Invaders from the 70s. That's one of my favorites. So maybe we'll give that a look. Though I don't think those are the World War II Invaders. Those are the present day guys. Ironheart #2. Once again, digital code's gone. Does that mean it's incomplete? I just don't know. Return of Wolverine #4. Uncanny X-Men number 10. How's that saying? X-Men Disassembled Part X. It must be 5. Amazing Spider-Man number 13. Spider-Man hugging J. Jonah Jameson. Okay. Fantastic Four number 6. I've heard good things about this Fantastic Four. They said I know Rob likes it. Domino number 10. I don't think I've ever read an issue of Domino. Who's doing this? Stan Lee. How come they didn't get... is this the Virgin cover? That's why they didn't get their names on the cover? Who's doing this? Let's see. Gail Simone. 4 artists. No, not one of them have I heard of. I just don't know any Marvel or DC artists anymore. Captain Marvel number 1. I generally like Amanda Connor's covers, but that one's just a little dull. What is this one? Thor number 9. What we got here? A lot of logo lists. Spider-Geddon Aftermath. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. I wonder what the heck the name of this one is. I have to look in the edition now to see what the actual name is. I think they put them in the back these days. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider number 4. That's a lot of logos. The Superior Spider-Man number 2. Man, there are so many Spider books these days. The Immortal Hulk number 12. I've heard these are good. It's a horror book. Avengers number 13. She's jumping right at us. That isn't an eye-catching pose she's in, isn't it? I'm not a fan of the digital painting. Is this Steve Rude again? Maybe it's not digital painting. No, it's Epting. Steve Epting. That might be actual painting. I'm not even sure. But the painting leaves me a little... The skin color is a little too monochromatic for me. But I like the pose. I generally like Steve Epting's drawn work. What else do we got here? Uncanny X-Men number 1. Runaways number 17. I didn't even know they were still doing Runaways. Is it an old one or a new one? Who knows? I've yet to watch this season 2 of Runaways. I watched season 1 and read some of the... I think I read Runaways, the first 2 volumes. I got them in like collected editions years ago. Champions number 1. I don't think I've heard anything good about Champions. Tony Stark Iron Man number 7. I read a few years ago, who was writing it? Salvador Larroca was drawing it, and God, I can't remember who was writing it. One of those guys who went to Image, whose stuff I get. Was it Brubaker? Can't remember, but I read that run of Iron Man. It was pretty good. I read it all in a collected edition, back when I was buying collected editions of things. So that was probably like 2010. Uncanny X-Men number 8. Immortal Hulk number 11. I can read a couple issues of that Immortal Hulk. Superior Spider-Man number 1. Claw. It's not a bad digital painted one. Maybe if it's a close-up on the face, I like him better. I don't know. We'll have to see. X-Force number 1. Who's doing this X-Force, by the way? Let's see. I think Rob liked X-Force number 1. I think I heard a couple good things about it. Let's see if you can never find the credits these days. Ed Brisson, Dylan Burnett. I've heard of Ed Brisson. Never read anything of his. The artist I'd never heard of. What do we got here? Fantastic Four number 5. Boy, that's a double thick one. Here we go with Infinity Wars number 6. Tons of Marvel. I think he likes his DCs better than his Marvels, or he hasn't cleaned those out yet. Runaways number 16. What is this one? Thor number 8. West Coast Avengers number 6. I don't think I've ever liked West Coast Avengers. Even back in the 80s when it was coming out, didn't do anything for me. I remember buying I think I bought the first mini-series of West Coast Avengers in the early 80s, and then maybe a couple of early issues, but that's it. Some more Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. Uncanny X-Men number 4. Oh, they're either fighting Jesus or X-Man. One or the other. What is this? Spider Force number 3, is that? More Spider-Geddon. Sleepwalker. Whoa. There's another comic I never read, though I saw it around a lot in the 90s. Never picked up... Well, I may have picked up one issue and read it. I'm not positive, but I think I may have read one issue. West Coast Avengers. Gwenpool is in West Coast Avengers. The Best Defense, Immortal Hulk. Is this the first issue, number 1? Infinity Warps, number 2. Namer, number 1. Or is this the best? What are the numbers on these things? Sometimes this also has the Best Defense number 1 on it. This Immortal Hulk number. This is Immortal Hulk, the Best Defense number 1, not Immortal Hulk number 1. This must have been a mini. So this is Namer, the Best Defense number 1. Boy, that's confusing, huh? Doctor Strange number 9. Avengers number 11. Oops. Man, the She-Hulk is kind of gigantic in that one. Champions number 27. Is this one of those they renumbered? Because I just had a Champions number 1 in there too, didn't I? Infinity Warps Ghost Panther. Oh, these are all those one-shots where they mashed up the characters. Infinity Warps Weapon Hex. So that's Weapon X and Scarlet Witch. Spider-Geddon, Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man 313. Wonder who's doing this book. Let's see. Ryan, Frigeri, and Keith. Don't recognize any of those. It's amazing how I don't know anybody who does Marvel Comics nowadays, except for, Dan Slott and Mark Waid, maybe. But it's like I don't recognize Hauser, Genelette, Peter, and Campbell do Spider-Girls, Spider-Geddon. Like, what? It's like there's a whole new generation of artists, and the old generation is just gone. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider number 3. Fantastic Four Wedding Special number 1. What's so special about that wedding? Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1. New creative team, new direction, your new favorite book. Obviously, it wasn't Rob's new favorite book because he didn't keep it. Saladin Ahmed, Javier Garon, and David Curiel. Don't know any of them. Boy, I'm out of touch with Marvel. Amazing Spider-Man number 11, Spencer, Otley, Rathburn, and Martin. I know them. Otley drew Invincible, which I read for years, and Nick Spencer. I think I've read some of the indie work of Nick Spencer. I can't remember which book he wrote. Riri Williams, Ironheart. Here's the cover that nobody likes, and I don't blame him. You know what annoys me the most about this cover, though? Forget the anatomy and all that and stuff people don't like. It annoys me that her head overlaps the logo just that little bit. I mean, with all this space down here, her head didn't have to overlap the logo at all. Or else it could overlap the logo. Why is it overlapping the logo? Just that tiny bit. Why? What's the point of that? Return of Wolverine, number 3. I heard somebody complain on the internet today that they want them returned already. They're tired of these stupid miniseries, but I haven't read any of them. Which one is this? Marvel 2-in-1, Human Torch and the Invisible Woman. Who's doing this one? Zdarsky, Perez, and Blay. I bet that's not George Perez, who I know. Let's see. Which Perez is that? Cover, variant cover, designer. There's no actual credits on the credit page. Did they put it in the back? You got me? There's no actual credits on that opening credit page. Fantastic Four, number 4. Uncanny X-Men, number 3. Getting near the bottom. Infinity Wars, Arachnite. I guess this is Moon Knight in Spider-Man. Spider-Geddon, more Spider-Girls. Spider-Girls, Spider-Girls. I got no rhyme for Spider-Girls. As Guardians of the Galaxy, which I just can't help but read and say Ass Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it cracks me up every time. So I'm in the 7th grade. What do you want? The Ass Guardians of the Galaxy will take care of me. They'll protect me. Avengers number 12. That's right, standing there looking tough. How many covers do we have of them? Yeah, that just reminded me. There's an actual word balloon on that cover. There's like no word balloons ever on Marvel covers. What do we got here? Uncanny X-Men number 9. Is that Legion? I think I recognize Legion. Who's doing this book? Oh, 3 writers. Just what I want. A book with 3 writers. And the Guardians of the Galaxy. Not the ass Guardians. The regular Guardians. They guard your whole body. Not just your ass. Free. All new, all different Marvel reading chronology. What the hell is this? Oh, geez, you got to study this and learn how to read things in order? Good luck with that. Yes, I'm going to buy these 75 trade paperbacks and read them all in order. Whew. Secret Empire Spotlight preview. All right, another freebie. Oh, look, a DC book. Oh, no, it's a free comic book day DC book he was getting rid of. Wonder Woman. Special edition. DC Rebirth Wonder Woman. Special edition. Another free Wonder Woman. I guess he didn't like the new Wonder Woman series. You got a free Exo Manowar. Outcast. Oh, this is the 25-cent issue of Outcast. I think I got a bunch of those that I made sketch covers on. I'll add that to the pile. That was Star Trek Free Comic Book Day. Danger Thoris. Looks like I hit all the Free Comic Book Day ones. See, that's a nice digital painting. I like that one. You know what? You give me a nice dark holding line with some variation in color, not just monochrome. That one's nearly monochrome skin tones. Infinity Wars Fallen Guardian. I don't recognize this at all. Art Douglas, the Anticipation Tour. Okay. Uncanny X-Men 6. Oh, just near the end. We got that many to go. Spider-Geddon number 5. Amazing Spider-Man 12. The Scorpion. Domino 9. Captain America 6. Champions Annual 1. Extermination number 5. Amazing Spider-Man number 10. You know what? The Black Cat looks really spindly and weird on this cover, but I like it. There's something about it that catches my eye and holds my attention. So, I have to say I like that cover. Does this got a blue line on it? Oh yeah, if you look really closely, you can see it's got like the original art blue line on it. I guess that's part of the under construction theme. So there you go. There's a pile of comics I got from my friend. Maybe I'll make some sketch covers out of them. Maybe they'll sit around for ages with me not doing anything with them. But I bet I'm going to make some. Like, I think I already have the Amazing Spider-Man logo made, so I can start stuff like that. But is it really worth remaking the Extermination logo in order to do an Extermination one? We'll see. Maybe I'll just leave it blank and give it away. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this look at a random pile of comics with me. You guys have a good week out there.